Impulsive Moments, sponsored by Diet Coke.
This is Dinner Date, the show where people hope to find true love through their love of good food.
I'm vegetarian, I don't think I've ever done that.
One lucky person will be getting the chance to find romance as they enjoy 3 very special meals cooked for them by 3 very special blind dates.
I'm kind of expecting a bit of a comedian to answer the door.
Today's dinner date is 24-year-old dentistry student Dominique.
I think my friends would describe me as quite bubbly and friendly. Hobbies-wise, I enjoy climbing, go-karting, surfing, skiing, anything with a bit of an adrenaline rush.
So what type of guy would get Dominique's heart racing?
I would really like them to appreciate travel. Someone who's intelligent, outgoing. I like a competitive guy. I want him to be able to beat me at a few things.
So she likes a bit of get up and go on a date. But what does she like on a plate?
I think my favourite kinds of food are cheese. Being a vegetarian, it is an absolute staple in my diet. Halloumi, cheddar, brie. Give me a cheese plate instead of an actual meal. Love it. And vanilla cheesecake is absolute perfection. Doesn't look that presentable, but it's actually delicious.
Well, let's hope Dominique's dates plan their menus very carefully. Dominique is going to be given 5 menus, each put together by a potential blind date. The 5 men behind the menus have all come up with a 3-course meal, but Dominique will only be having dinner with 3 of them. She'll choose her dates based on the menu she most likes the look of. So, who are the men behind the menus?
Menu number 1.
I think ever since we got our first computer, I was always the first kid to be on it. I like strategising with my little men, moving them around on the screen. You know how it is.
Menu 1 is from 28-year-old web developer and gamer Michael. He's gone for a baked cheese starter, veggie taco main and white chocolate cheesecake pud. But will Dominique be taking a mega bite out of this menu?
The camembert necessities. Baked camembert with homemade red onion chutney. That sounds incredible, homemade. Wake me up before you taco go. Tofu tacos, ooh, with potato wedges, salsa and homemade guacamole. It's pretty impressive. I think Mexican food is like top of my list. Boom, cake, the room. White chocolate, cheesecake. Oh, I absolutely love cheesecake and he's pretty much got cheese on every course. Not sure I can tell what they're about. Some song references in there maybe. But yeah, they sound nice. Menu number 2.
When I approach women, I'm quite confident. You just have to go in and you either come away with a number or you don't.
24-year-old quantity surveyor and amateur photographer James is behind menu 2. There's cheesy balls, tapas and a fruity chocolate tart. But will Dominique have hot flashes after this menu?
Say mozzarella and snap me up. Crispy mozzarella balls with the tomato and basil sauce. Oh, I love mozzarella. It'll be spudtacular if this develops. Tapas of sesame-crusted halloumi, baby potatoes, herby salsa, and mushroom stuffed peppers. I really love halloumi, so that sounds incredible. I'm getting a bit of a photographer vibe from this one. That sounds like an interesting date. Maybe he can tell me all about his photography. Menu number 3.
On a day-to-day basis, I sit in my room and make music, make sounds, socialise and live life and have fun.
Menu 3 is from 29-year-old songwriter Ryan. He's offering a cheesy tart starter, veggie burgers for main and a sticky toffee pud. But will they have Dominique singing for her supper?
Grab your goat you've pulled, goat's cheese and red onion tart. I'm frying without meat. Homemade veggie burgers with halloumi fries and salad. I'm vegetarian, I don't think I've ever done that. So that could be a nice bit of mystery to the date. Menu number 4.
My mates would say I'm a bit of a liability, a bit crazy, likes a drink, good for a laugh. That's about it.
The 4th menu comes from 29-year-old recruitment consultant Tom. He's gone for homemade ciabatta to start, cheesy carbonara for main, and chocolate s'mores to finish. But is he the right man for the job when it comes to dating our Dominique?
Ciabatta pick me, homemade ciabatta with tomatoes, red onions, pesto and a balsamic glaze. That sounds really nice. I love balsamic. S'more. How'd you like it? Chocolate s'mores with a velvety salted caramel. I wonder if I get to make my own s'mores. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, menu 5.
Craziest thing I've ever done is I got a tattoo with my cousin that's matching in Thailand. It just says cuz. We were drunk, obviously.
The fifth and final menu is from 27-year-old claims negotiator and keen golfer Lewis. He's offering bruschetta to start, quinoa for main and a brownie pud. But will this menu make the cut with our birdie?
Teeing off with my bruschetta with tomatoes and basil and a homemade putting pesto. Ooh, golfy, that's cool. And homemade pesto, wow. This will get me on the green. Quinoa, mango, avocado and fairway feta salad. That actually sounds delicious, especially like fruity salad, love it. So I think we've definitely got a golfer on our hands. I like a man who's passionate about sports. I've had golf lessons before, so we'll see how that goes off. You can tell me if my technique's right.
Dominique's seen all 5 menus on offer, but which 3 have taken her fancy?
I'm gonna go for menu number 1, menu 2, and menu number 5.
So Dominique has chosen menu 1 from Michael, menu 2 from James, and menu 5 from Lewis. Over the next 3 nights, Dominique will meet each of the men behind the menu she's chosen. They'll all be making her a slap-up 3-course meal. But who will she want to see for seconds at the end of the week? First to cook for Dominique is 28-year-old web developer Michael, who has a hidden talent.
I wouldn't like to describe myself as humorous because I feel like that puts quite a lot of pressure on you to be humorous. I prefer to be described as not humorous and then walk in with the secret humour, and then you hit them from behind, don't you?
Maybe that's why they call it a punchline. Michael's been single for 2 years, so what type of girl would appreciate his wit and charm?
It would be fair to say that I'd like a sort of strong, adventurous lady, but also someone that adds to your personality. I'd rather have someone come in and give me a slice as well.
What, bring her own pudding? When Dominique saw Michael's menu, she thought his camembert starter sounded incredible and the Mexican main top-notch. She loved the cheesy menu, so will she succumb to the camembert or will Michael fall at the first curdle? Michael kicks off with the red onion chutney for his camembert starter.
Right, let's get this thing cracking.
Michael chops the red onion and fries with butter, while thoughts turn to the date.
I'm not feeling too nervous, but I am. I'm going to end up probably in hysterics by the time she gets here.
No, she doesn't bite. Well, on your food, hopefully. In with balsamic vinegar and brown sugar.
This is looking pretty good, but it needs a bit of extra kick. Paprika. I think that's done.
Next, he preps garlic for his camembert with a bit of a fancy gadget.
Apparently, if I put this inside here, give it a little shake, it should peel all the skin off of the garlic, and that'll reduce my workload.
Expect this isn't the first time using this technique.
Let's see what the damage is. My God, it actually has worked. That is unbelievable.
Don't peek too early, you've just started. Michael pokes it into the camembert for baking later. Next, the wedges for the main. And who'd he like to share this feast with later?
Whoever turns up, I hope it's a she. I hope she likes men.
She's on the wrong show if she doesn't.
I've had some huge dating disasters, so got myself a little backup plan, which I'm calling the question quad. That's right, alliteration.
Must all be part of that secret plan. With his wedges in the oven, Michael gets going on the cheesecake.
We're gonna bash these biscuits now. I'm gonna use the same technique I did on the garlic.
Yep, definitely an expert at that.
It's not worked.
Backup plan? A bin bag?
Split. It's split on first hit, so bag number 2. Let's go.
This system seems a bit rubbish, but he smashes it in the end.
So I should have bought cocoa powder, but I haven't. This might be a good time for my old friend, Mr. Paprika.
Obviously the perfect replacement for cocoa.
She'll never know.
Let's hope she likes a hot bottom. Topping next. He combines cream cheese and double cream in his lunchbox before melting white chocolate.
Oh man, it's burned. It's still good. It's like barbecue. Barbecued chocolate.
And what does one add to barbecued chocolate?
What we're gonna do is add some cream. Boom. That's made that better. Yeah, she won't know. Why is she an expert?
Dominique does know her cheesecakes. Rescue plan?
A little bit of vanilla extract.
Little bit.
That might help to mask the burn. Ooh, it smells very strong. It's almost like a petroleum.
Could be in for a fuel-charged evening.
Voila, the finest cheesecake yet.
Little taste test.
It tastes different depending on where you get your finger.
Let's hope he aims well when dishing up tonight, then. Next, the taco main. Tofu is mashed and into fry with paprika.
I think that's, I mean, I don't know what tofu's supposed to look like.
That little thing called the internet might help you, but hey-ho, and that's the prep complete.
I'm just going to get ready now. She should be here in a couple minutes. Let's go through to the changing rooms.
Go find your glad rags. Dominique's en route and ready to be entertained.
I'm kind of expecting a bit of a comedian to answer the door, maybe someone who knows their way around the kitchen, because he's cooking tofu, so that's pretty exciting.
Was nervous before the cooking, but now I'm just delirious with cooking's fatigue, so now I'm just ready to go to bed post-date.
Cheeky. So will Dominique's date with Michael have her amused?
Hello. Hello. How's it going? Welcome.
Or will it be over by the starter, because he's having a snooze?
Impulsive Moments, sponsored by Diet Coke.
Enjoy 25% off beach smoked back bacon and treat everyone to breakfast flatbreads. Food love stories, brought to you by Tesco.
Home is where the heart is. Home sweet home. Mi casa es su casa. Yeah. Now, they don't say any of this about work. Why do you think that is? Because home is incredible, right? My work here is done. Well, it's never done, but I'm gonna take a break.
When home really matters. Sofology. Feel at home on a sofa you love.
O2 customers get priority tickets to see Shawn Mendes 48 hours before general release. Download the Priority app.
You know, just thinking, scratch cards are a bit like blind dates.
You reckon?
Yeah. Let's watch Harriet play one.
Oh, he's nice, isn't he?
Ooh, lovely teeth.
Oh, nice smile there.
She's keen as mustard, look at that.
Oh, and lovely shoes.
Very.
All the things she likes.
Hold on, what's that?
A big red button? What is it? She's confused.
I'm confused too.
She's gonna go for it. It's a fog-on! She loves fog-ons!
Beautiful combo, teeth, shoes.
Fog-on. Nice scratching.
Lunch?
Great Taste of America is back at McDonald's. I fancy the New York stack.
What's that?
2 beef burgers. Bacon, chunky coleslaw, pickles, cheese. All in a soft sesame seed bagel.
Slam dunk.
Great Taste of America is back at McDonald's. Go all out for the classic New York stack. Available until Tuesday.
Run? Not with this blister. Compeed blister plasters relieve pain instantly and won't rub off. Compeed, unstoppable you.
3.5 billion women on the planet. And no two are the same. So why would their pads be? Experience Always MyFit. Find the fit that's right for your shape and flow. Always Ultra with Secure Guard contours. Incredible protection day and night. The better the fit, the better it protects. Always. With a 60% larger back on Always size 4, however you sleep, you're protected. Always.
Song. Join Ronan Keating on the Magic Radio Breakfast Show.
She's having an absolute meltdown. I am knackered. I'm like a walking zombie. It'll be so nice to do a little trip together. Marbella, here we come. This is just what the doctor ordered.
Good times, that is exactly what Fern Sunday needs.
I'm just so emotional when Arj dedicates the song to me on Sunday. This is where I get angry and wish that I had a partner.
Fern McCann, First Time Mum, continues tonight at 9 on ITVB.
Impulsive Moments, sponsored by Diet Coke.
Today's dinner date. Dentistry student Dominique is going on 3 romantic dinners, each cooked by a blind date. At the end of the week, she'll take one of her dates out for a meal they haven't had to cook. But right now, she's just arrived for her first date with web developer Michael.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. This is for you.
Thank you. How did you know?
I just kind of figured we might like some bubbles.
Sweet, thank you.
Thanks.
Enter the great hall of food.
Oh, amazing.
It's an icebreaker to begin with.
Here we go.
Oh, amazing.
That's right. I think at this point, normally the man opens it, but I thought in the interest of equality.
Why are you doing this to me?
I just think that it's your chance to shine.
It's not the 1950s. Go on, Dominique, crack on.
I actually work part-time in a pub, so I'm basically trained in popping bottles.
Good job,
Sorry. I was not expecting that. Cheers to a lovely evening.
Yeah, cheers. Did you go to uni?
I'm currently at uni.
What is your course?
Dentistry.
Dentistry?
Yeah, so I'm in my 4th year of 5 years.
What made you want to be a dental student?
It kind of runs in the family, which is, kind of went into the family business. My dad's a dentist.
Yeah.
No one's ever going to run out of teeth.
That's true. Apart from...
Perfect. An early chance to impress with that secret humour.
Yeah, I've got nothing for that comment.
Oh, maybe get your teeth into serving up the starter. As Michael sorts out the camembert, let's check up how these two are feeling about each other.
When he first opened the door, I was quite like, yeah, I liked his hair, and I also really like a guy that works out, so I was like, ooh, excellent shoulders. I think it's going really well. He's really nice and chatty, and he's got like quite a good sense of humour. Yeah, I'm quite impressed so far.
She seems nice, pretty bubbly, quite easy to chat to. Anyone would be lucky to bring in a ship like that, so we'll see how it goes.
That's a new one. Let's hope it's not the Titanic. Time for the food. Baked camembert with homemade red onion chutney is served.
That is incredible. You got cheesy bread on top of cheese. You're a man after my heart because cheese is my favourite food.
Time to get dunking.
I'm going to judge you by how deep you get in. I'm going all in. Ooh, yeah. Now that's how you do the camembert.
I mean, that is the most enthusiastic dunk I've ever seen. Great. I think I'm going to just get a good dunk of this relish. No, that was fantastic. Don't.
Yeah. If you were going to do this, the cooking, what do you think you would have made?
I make an excellent steak for one thing. Well, I used to eat meat like 3 years ago, and I was like such a big meat eater. Like my dad, brother, and I would always go to like steaky restaurants.
How come you stopped then?
A little bit of ethical. Like I weep at the sight of murder. It's really, really bad. Like Bambi, cried at that. Don't know why I wasn't veggie from a child.
Yeah.
My family's South African, which means naturally they disapprove of me being veggie. I get constantly harassed by all my South African family members.
Well, at least you can call them up and say, look at me, I'm up on the high ground, the moral high ground. So how was the camembert?
It's got me looking forward to the next few courses, actually.
Yeah? Well, glad someone is.
Time for the main, tofu taco. They're wrapped and served with salsa and guacamole, but someone's forgotten the wedges.
It's that moment you've been waiting for.
Oh my goodness. Yay!
What would you rate the presentation on this plate out of 10?
I'm giving you maybe an 8 out of 10.
8?
Yes.
As high as that? Yeah, I think that's more than fair.
What is in that? It doesn't
good
taste
question.
like tofu, it tastes great.
Yeah. No, there's certainly a bit of paprika in there.
The texture is definitely working for me. Yeah, I'm getting that hint of spicy paprika.
Yeah.
She's got a trained palate, this one. Talking of which...
Do you actually practice on real people? Wow, who signs up for that?
Well, it's free. It's amazing what people do if they're saving money.
Do you know who had the most expensive crown fitted? The Queen.
Absolutely incredible.
Bravo! The king of the one-liners has finally arrived. Not sure his royal confession will be as side-splitting.
I've just realised the potato wedges.
Oh my God.
They're still cooking.
Honestly, as a vegetarian, potatoes are one of my staple foods, so I feel like I've been a bit let down in a pretty essential manner.
Well, I'm disappointed to hear that.
Uh-oh. What else you got up your sleeve, mister? Ah, Dominique's favourite. Vanilla cheesecake.
It's in one piece.
Just don't mention the paprika-flavoured base.
So, speaking of crowns...
Oh my God!
Ta-da!
Fab. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, amazing.
There we go.
Well done. Is this the first time you've made cheesecake?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, it's actually fantastic.
So, can you guess the secret ingredient of the cheesecake?
What part of don't mention doesn't he understand?
It's not gelatin, is it?
Something far more spicy than gelatin. It's paprika.
No way. I'm not gonna lie, I'm slightly relieved I can't taste paprika at all in this cheesecake.
I'm relieved I can't taste it as well.
That might have something to do with the burnt chocolate. Moving on, time for those question quads.
That's right. Alliterated conversational material.
Oh my goodness.
So, a question quad for you. What would be the coolest animal to scale up to the size of a horse?
So I'd probably pick a horse-sized spider.
The coolest animal?
Yeah, do you not think that a horse-sized spider would be absolutely sick?
Yes, it would have that desired effect on most of us.
Pretty sure that's the nightmare for, like, millions of people across the world.
Well, you will ask silly questions, but no time for more, because dinner's over and the date is 2.
I had an absolutely fantastic time. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
Oh, it was really nice to meet you.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you.
Thank you.
See you later.
So what did Dominique make of her first date?
I thought they went really well. Yeah, he was so nice and really funny. I think the evening flowed pretty nicely. The question cards are definitely a good idea, and I'm kind of interested to learn a bit more about him.
I thought she was a nice-looking girl. She seemed really bubbly and friendly. You can't really expect more than that on a blind date. The question quads, hopefully she saw that just for, like, a bit of fun. I don't want to see anyone ripping that off in the future.
Dominique will be the one who decides which of her dates to take out at the end of the week, but which of them will want to go out with her. All 3 dates will be scoring her out of a possible 3 stars. So, how did Michael rate his date?
I think she was a really nice girl. She was pretty, and as well a dentist, which could save untold millions. On that basis, gonna have to go for a 2.5 out of 3. Yeah.
So that's 2.5 stars for Dominique from Michael. Conversation and quads were the date's highlight, but an extra half star because she can fix his pearly whites. Another day, another dinner date, and this time it's the turn of 24-year-old quantity surveyor James, who's hardcore.
My hobbies include going out with a lot of my friends on the weekends, Fridays, Saturdays and sometimes Sundays. I won't think anything less than buying around the Jaeger bombs one after the other. I don't drink a lot, not alcoholically, but, you know.
We know. James has been enjoying the single life for 5 years, so what's he looking for in the perfect partner?
Someone who's really individual, someone who is kind of carefree, I suppose, like myself. When I go out, I do like to have a good time, and ideally I'd like a girl that thinks the same.
Dominique's quite the active kind, for sure. When she saw James's menu, she loved the sound of his cheesy balls and said the halloumi was incredible. She got a photographer vibe from the menu, so will romance develop tonight? First order of the day is dessert, chocolate strawberry tart, and James starts with chocolate.
I'm actually going to melt it onto the tart first. That should create some kind of barrier so the whipped cream doesn't make it all soggy.
Well, no one likes a soggy bottom.
I've never whipped cream like this before. I don't even know if this is right, to be honest with you, but I'm just hoping it thickens up, to be fair.
Well, put your elbows into it then.
I actually don't know if this is going to work. I've got a blender, and I'm going to try and put it in the blender.
As you do, cream into the blender, a quick whiz up. And do we have the desired stiffness?
Perfect.
Can't ask for more than that. Base is up next.
I cheated a little bit and bought a biscuit base. Making your own, I think, is overrated anyway.
Strawberries next, but is there a seed of doubt about tonight?
I think my biggest worry, it's got to be the conversation because, you know I'm going to try and talk to her as much as I can, but she might be shy as well. She might not just be interested, who knows?
Hopefully the food can do the talking. Not literally mine, that'd be weird. To the tart, he adds chocolate, strawberries and whipped cream, and it's left to chill. Next, James moves on to the tomato basil sauce for the starter. Tin tomatoes get a whiz before adding tomato puree, garlic puree,
That's that.
basil and oregano. A quick mix and a quick taste. Any good?
No, it's actually quite nice.
Amazeballs! And speaking of which, here's some cheesy ones.
Much bigger than I expected.
Doubt Dominique will complain. She loves a bit of cheese. They're coated in breadcrumbs, ready to be fried later. One course to go, the tapas main. James fries mushrooms for his stuffed peppers and mixes with cooked rice and an egg. He gets stuffing, but who'd fill his night with joy?
Yeah, I'd say the biggest turn on for me is a girl's confidence. There's nothing better than a girl knowing exactly what she wants. I really find that attractive.
Big tick, and she'll definitely say, "Halloo me" to your starter. He covers the cheese in sesame seeds to be grilled later.
That's all I can do for now. Now I'm just off to go and tart myself up.
Off you pop. Dominique's en route and ready to be snapped up.
The menu tells me he's probably into photography, so that would be a really good talking point. I'm just also really excited about the halloumi. It's one of my favourite kinds of cheese, so yeah, can't wait to get in there.
I'm feeling good, feeling confident. Looking forward to her coming over. Not really apprehensive that much, just kind of excited now. Hopefully she'll have fun. Bring it on.
Hi.
Are you alright? Nice to meet you.
This is for you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, thanks for having me. Great. Oh, your home is absolutely gorgeous. Did you decorate it yourself?
Yeah, thank you. It took a while, but I'm getting there slowly.
Yeah, it's really fab.
Would you like a drink?
That would be fantastic, thank you. Ah, fab.
Cheers to a good night.
Thanks. I have to say, when I saw your menu, I was like dead excited.
Was you?
Yeah, halloumi is literally my favourite cheese,
I was
so I'm really like, I cannot wait.
I was worried that we were going to be a bit too basic, because I'll be honest, I've never worked around a vegetarian before.
Seriously?
Yeah, so I was excited. You know, I hope you enjoy it.
So do you live on your own?
I do, yeah.
You do? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, moved in about 7-8 months ago now.
Oh, did you ever get lonely?
No, not really, because I have a lot of brothers,
Yeah?
so I kind of invite them round if I ever want someone to play the computer with, so it works well. So, are you hungry?
Yeah, I'm absolutely starving.
Well, let me get the starter ready then.
Great, thank you. Looking forward to it.
Whilst James pops his starter on to fry, are things sizzling between these two.
When he opened the door, I was quite like, yeah, he's really well dressed, and like he just seemed really nice. I like a kind of darkish guy. He seems super charming. Can't wait to kind of get on with the dates.
I think she's the type of girl I'd go for if I'd go out. She seems really friendly. She seems very charismatic, quite confident. She seems like a lovely girl.
So on her date with James, will our surveyor steal Dominique's heart?
This looks amazing.
Guess it'll all depend on the outcome of that chocolate strawberry tart.
Impulsive Moments, sponsored by Diet Coke.
Give it a go.
See what you could achieve. Slim Fast works for me.
You grew up here?
Mm-hmm.
Mom?
Do exactly what I say, or you and your kids will not survive this night.
I'm just a mom. You have no clue what I'm capable of. You broke into the wrong house.
Breaking in.
Isn't in my blood. It isn't in my blood. I need somebody now. I need somebody now. Someone to help me.
O2 customers get priority tickets to see Shawn Mendes 48 hours before general release.
It isn't in my blood.
Download the Priority app.
Why did you choose to teach?
Salut. Bonjour.
What makes fireworks different colours?
Right, we're going to increase the pressure.
Be bold, show courage, have a go.
Je m'habille. What does it mean?
So what do we think? You were right the first time.
Super, 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 super. Schwing. And that's why I chose to teach.
You could get £26,000 tax-free to train. Search Apply to Teach.
Kellogg's Crunchy Nut. Delicious, nutty flakes drizzled in honey. Kellogg's Crunchy Nut. There's our delicious peanut butter clusters too.
It starts with a blueberry and a show-stopping bake for extra points in the office. It starts with Asda and sweet, juicy blueberries for just £1 per pack.
Oh, I love a real fire.
Terrify a friend for free. 2-for-1 entry with promo packs of Pepperami.
Come, baby, come, baby, baby, come, come. Come, baby, come, baby, baby, come, come. Well, you gotta give me love and then you gotta give me some. Give me some. Come, baby.
Be a maverick with fabric. IKEA, the wonderful everyday.
It's time to get summer ready at Boots. Make sure you're summer ready from top to toe with offers on thousands of skincare products at Boots. Let's feel good.
Impulsive Moments, sponsored by Diet Coke.
Today's dinner date. Dentistry student Dominique is going for 3 blind dates, and each date is making her dinner. She's already dined with web developer Michael. And right now, she's just arrived for her date with quantity surveyor James.
Nice to meet you.
And he's about to serve up mozzarella balls with a tomato basil sauce.
This looks amazing. I'm not really sure how to tackle this.
You've done
I'll be as delicate as possible. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's really good. What do you think?
It's edible. Yeah, it's really nice. So tell me, where's that accent from?
So it's a bit of a mixed pot. My parents are South African, and I was born there, but obviously I don't have a South African accent.
No. So did you grow up in
South Africa for 4 years,
Yeah.
and then Cambridge for the last 20 years.
You're 24 as well?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
I think I might hate you for being an adult and having a gorgeous home when I'm still a student and we're the same age. You go to uni as well, or?
I'd done a year of uni and then I decided to not go back.
What course were you doing when you were at uni?
Quantity surveying.
So what was with your menu then? Because I got like a very like photographer vibe from it.
Yeah, it's a hobby. It's just something I can do by myself.
Maybe not the best thing to say on a date, but there is something he is willing to couple up for.
Yep, so I've had an idea.
Yeah?
I've put some shots out. I've got some ping pong balls as well.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think we're going to play a bit of beer pong, actually. And I'm going to play for you and you're going to play for me. So anything I shot in, you're down in. So I'm going to do this.
Okay, that sounds really fun actually. Let's give this a go. Oh! Yes! Yes, okay. What is this? That's got to be 4, surely.
Looks like our Michael misjudged his opponent.
Right, cheers.
Cheers.
I was going to say we could have another round, but I'm not.
Maybe after it's been soaked up a bit first. Mains next. Fried halloumi, boiled spuds and mushroom stuffed peppers.
There's your little one.
Oh, thank you. That looks incredible.
So yeah, dig in.
Fab. Okay, now I'm super excited to try it. Yeah, that's really good. I didn't know what else I was expecting.
So, what do you look for in a boyfriend? Or a fella?
So generally, if we're going like on looks, first impressions, like a well-dressed guy, reasonably groomed, like nice tidy beard, that's definitely what I go for.
What, like this?
How about you?
I'd say the type of girl I look for is someone individual, you know, someone that I can catch the eye of and chat to.
Would you say you prefer to do the approaching or to have someone approach you?
Obviously, I'd prefer to be approached.
Oh, lazy bones might explain those 5 years single. Let's see if dessert can make these two sweet on each other. Chocolate strawberry tart.
Oh my gosh, look at that, it's so pretty.
I know.
Okay, so I'm gonna go for the cheeky first bite. I'm just gonna... That's incredible.
Can you feel that hard bit?
That worked quickly.
That's actually hard chocolate.
That's what she said. I don't think anyone's ever been as happy in dessert history as me.
And so what about the company?
Yeah, I think you're winning on that one as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And the starters and the mains, it was all...
Yeah, I literally could not pick a better meal. Well done.
And a best date.
And not better company ever.
Yes, yes, you've got the seal of approval, but that's the lot for now, as it's time for Dominique to be on her merry way.
Yeah, it was just lovely to meet you.
No, thank you for coming. Thank you. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
So what did Dominique make of her date?
So when he opened the door, I was kind of like, yeah, could definitely work with this. He was really well dressed, and just immediately walking into his apartment, I could see this like a guy that takes a bit of care. Definitely got a fun side to his personality as well. So yeah, a bit of a champ.
Really pretty girl, definitely my type. Conversation went really, really well. You know, luckily she was quite a talkative person, I think like me. I cannot believe she beat me at the beer pong. I did not see that coming at all.
So how will James rate his date?
She was a fantastic conversationalist, fantastic company, but there's still stuff I want to find out about her, so for that reason it'll be 2.5 stars.
So that's 2.5 stars for Dominique from James. There was good chat and plenty of attraction, but he was mostly surprised by her impressive ball action. Dominique's third and final date is with 27-year-old claims negotiator Lewis.
I'm probably quite funny to my friends for maybe doing stupid things. But also I'm quite a family man, like I'm well family and friend orientated. So, yeah.
No. Lewis has been single for 4 years, but what type of lady is meet the parents material?
I like somebody that I can have a laugh with and go out and we can have fun, but at the same time stay in and watch movies.
When Dominique saw Lewis's menu, she was impressed he was making his own pesto for his starter and thought the fruity salad main sounded delicious. She wondered if the golfer behind the menu could help her with her technique. But will there be some stroke play tonight? Lewis still lives at home, so he's in his mum's kitchen today. He's kicking off with his chocolate brownies. Into the mix goes butter, eggs and flour.
Oh, put a bit too much in there then.
Cooked much before, Lewis?
I've never cooked for a date before because I've normally just gone out for dates. It's a bit daunting, it's 3 courses, but, you know, it's a challenge, isn't it?
Let's hope he can follow through on that challenge. Next in, chocolate chips and caster sugar before a quick whisk.
Brownies are actually my signature dish. I've made them quite a few times for the people at work, and I can do it. I can actually cook it quite well, so.
So we're in safe hands?
Oh,
Something up?
I've forgotten to put the cocoa powder in.
Don't!
I wonder why it didn't look very brown.
Clues in the name!
I can't believe I forgot the main ingredient out of my specialty dish.
No brownie points for him. Another whisk.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And his brownie mix is ready for baking.
A bit like laying bricks, I suppose, like my dad.
Let's hope it doesn't turn out like one. Next, Lewis gets going on the pesto for his bruschetta starter. With pine nuts onto toast, into a blender goes basil.
Stick these in.
Parmesan, garlic and olive oil.
Lovely.
And it's time to get blending. That's if you can get the lid on.
My little nephew can do this, and I don't know why I can't. There you go.
Hurrah!
I reckon that's about done. Right, OK. Now, put it into a jar. Oh, no.
What now?
Done it again.
You forgot your nuts, you nutter.
How silly of me. Right, here we go. Second time.
A final whiz and hey pesto.
Yep, that is perfect.
Excellent. Now how about those brownies?
Whoa. Bit more burnt than they normally are.
So more brick than brownie after all.
But I'm sure I can make it work.
Yes, keep calm and carry on. Back to the starter, and for the bruschetta, Lewis chops tomato and onion, as thoughts turn to his blind date.
I like someone who's up for a laugh. I've been on dates before where there's been no conversation flowing, and I've had to uphold the conversation.
Depends if she can talk with a brick in her mouth. The topping will be popped onto bread later. 1 course to go. The main, fruity quinoa salad. Quinoa onto boil, he chops chilies, spring onion, mango and avocado.
I'm not sure if I've got enough for 2 here, but it'll have to do, won't it?
Cook some more then? Right. The feta will go in later, but for now, that's the prep complete.
That's all the cooking done now. I've just got to go and get ready.
You might want to dig out your +4s. Dominique's en route and hoping for something of a golfing hotshot.
From his menu, it sounds like he's quite into his golf, so I'll be interested to hear a bit more about that. I did have lessons as a kid, so I should have something to input.
The cooking went OK under an immense amount of pressure, but I'm looking forward to tonight. It's going to be good. Let's hope she enjoys it.
Hi, nice to meet you. Sorry about my umbrella.
That's OK.
Oh,
Nice to meet you. Come in.
Thank you.
I'll take it for you.
Oh, thank you very much.
OK. There you go.
Bubbles to break the ice.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Oh.
Well done.
What do you do for a living, Dom?
So I'm still a student. I'm doing my 2nd degree now, so I'm studying dentistry.
Your 2nd degree, did you say?
Yeah.
What was your 1st degree?
So I did biomedical science first. I'm just sticking with the sciencey roots. But yeah, I was in London for that as well, so.
Oh, OK.
How about you? Because your menu hinted at golf. I was like, is that a hobby? Or God forbid, are you a professional golfer?
No, I'm
okay.
not a professional golfer. Yeah, it's just, I suppose it's just a bit of a hobby, really.
Maybe no golf lessons off this one then. But time to tee off with the starter. Are they on a level par about each other?
First impressions are pretty good. He's like really well groomed, really nice. He's so
I
friendly.
think it's going to go pretty well tonight.
When I opened the door, I thought, yeah, she's attractive. We started chatting. She's quite a nice girl. Like, we're getting on. I'm looking forward to it, really. Let's just hope she likes my meal.
Not long to find out. Tomato bruschetta with homemade pesto is served.
Voila!
Yes, thank you.
It's not bad, actually.
Really? Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Here goes. I'm going to try not to drop it
Go
all
on,
over.
please.
It's really nice.
Don't worry, I had no help.
I think I came back from uni, my parents were like, it's like you've gone to a different country, the amount of food I came back eating. My parents are South African, so they were like, I came back eating like quinoa, and they were like, what is quinoa?
So your mum and dad both African?
Yep, and I was born in South Africa.
Oh, was you? Okay.
I was born in Johannesburg.
Oh wow, that's a long way away, really, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
But how come you moved back from Johannesburg?
Well, the weather's brilliant here, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
Why would you want to live near a beach?
No, you wouldn't, would you, really? So do you travel a lot then?
Yeah, I've been really lucky. My parents take me pretty much everywhere they go. So we've been all over the US, Canada, but I'm dying to, I've always wanted to go to India.
Yeah.
I'm actually really lucky, so I'm going in a few weeks.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's going to be so good. I'm looking forward to crowds, crying, and then also being ridiculously pampered for very low prices.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
Thank you very much.
Nothing like a bit of ethical travel. Time for the main, fruity quinoa salad. Just a sprinkle of feta and he spoons into massive bowls. That should help disguise the small portions.
Right, here's your main.
Thank you.
Not bad for my first sort of...
Completely veggie meal?
Completely veggie meal.
That's really nice.
Oh good, I'm glad.
I think you've done a really good job. What kind of things do you tend to look for in a relationship?
A girl that I can get along with, you know, we can go out and have fun with my friends, but also at the same time I can say to her on a Friday night, let's stay in and watch a movie and stay in from the cold.
You kind of want an all-rounder, someone who can socialise.
Yeah, how about you? What do you like?
Well, you're pretty high maintenance. I think I'm less so. I just want someone that's quite chill.
Yeah.
Someone that's actually happy to see you. Kind of you know how puppies, when you get home, they're just killing it. I just want someone...
Bounce up and down. And
yeah, they do their own thing during the day.
Also, I wouldn't want to be tied down to somebody not... Sorry, that sounds wrong, doesn't it? But I mean...
No, please elaborate.
But I mean, we don't have to spend every single day of the week together. That's not what I'm really looking for.
So no tying down, but a bit of bouncy and everyone's happy. Best get the brownies out. Serve with ice cream and salted caramel sauce. But will it make Dominique leap for joy?
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. That brownie is perfect. So what would be your absolute dream date, celebrity dream date? Yeah.
That's quite a difficult one because there's quite a few really. You go first. Who would be your celebrity dream date?
Well, the fun thing about mine is that basically they're a couple, or they were a couple at one point. So it's Rachel McAdams and Ryan Gosling.
Oh.
Do you not think they'd be the cutest couple, and therefore that makes me want to date each of them as individuals?
Who's Rachel McAdams? I don't know who that is.
The Notebook.
I've seen The Notebook. Yeah,
The girl in The Notebook.
Yeah, I've seen.
Oh my
I've seen Ryan
god. Oh my god. I think I'm having a panic attack.
So's Lewis. All this talk of menage a trois. Just as well dinner's over, but before Dominique pops off, a parting gift.
Oh,
here you go.
Thank
Here's
you.
your brownie to go.
Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so delighted with this. Well, thank you for just such a lovely evening.
Yes. Me too. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, really lovely to meet you. Bye.
Bye.
So what did Dominique make of her third and final date?
So I found the conversation to flow really, really nicely. The brownie was absolutely incredible, hence my little brownie to go. That was really cute of him. I was like, yes, please, brownies.
I had a nice time with the food, went well, surprisingly. And I thought she was nice looking. It was good. And I'd like to see her again.
So how did Lewis rate his date?
She was attractive. We sort of hit it off. I think I'm going to give Dom a 2.5. I would give her a 3, but nobody's perfect.
So that's 2.5 stars for Dominique from Lewis. There was plenty of chat, it went with the flow, and to top it off, a brownie to go. The dinners have been eaten and the dates are done and dusted. Now Dominique must decide which one of our tempting trio she wants to see again. Who will she be taking out for a romantic meal? And who will be eating in alone?
Impulsive Moments, sponsored by Diet Coke.
Come, baby, baby, come, come. Come, baby, baby, come. Well, you gotta give me loving and you gotta give me some. Give me some. Come, baby.
Be a maverick with fabric. IKEA, the wonderful everyday.
J'adore. The light shivers offshore through the tides of oceans. We are shining in the rising sun. J'adore. J'adore. Dior.
Opportunity keeps knocking.
The question is, will I make it, mine or drop it? My heart is pumping, my mind been pondering. It's everything or nothing. Yeah, I never did it for the mass appeal. Committed 10,000 hours trying to master skill. Yeah, this is what my dreams are made of. And every night I didn't sleep is gonna pay off. Sure, everyone that ever doubted me, they way off. Set, ready, go for the takeoff.
Whatever your story, this is a great place to start. Premier Inn.
This is a cow, as drawn by Laura Evans, aged 9 1/4. Apparently, it's the kind of cow McDonald's use, as they wouldn't use good beef just to make burgers. Her mum says so. Hi, Beth. Ted is a butcher. He wants to show them what he thinks makes a great burger. The right feed, fresh air, and whole cuts of 4/4 and flank, and a pinch of salt and pepper. And that's it. Exactly what goes into a McDonald's burger.
There's something unusual happening at Britain's biggest bingo site. A unique, totally free-to-play game called Stars, where a lucky few will win a share of £30,000 every week. Simply reveal your stars each day to be in with a chance of winning. Find your stars for free at Tombola.
I'm in love with someone else.
20 years.
I want a second chance.
Somebody just enrolled in college. Swoosh.
Mom, we gotta make some changes.
No!
Come on.
What are you, 20?
Okay. Get ready for the wildlife.
Whoa! That's my lady! Just had sex in the library.
I'm older, I'm wiser. This, essentially, a Google. Ask me anything.
Life of the Party. In cinemas Thursday.
First, griddle a Waitrose Aberdeen Angus rump steak. Then add some tender stem broccoli. Once cooked, simply slice and mix with lentils and rocket. And you're done. Great food is simple when you start with the best.
Impulsive Moments, sponsored by Diet Coke.
Today's dinner date, dentistry student Dominique has just finished 3 days of back-to-back blind dates. Now it's time for her to decide who she wants to see for seconds over a romantic meal for two at a top restaurant.
Hello.
Dominique's first date was with web developer Michael.
Enter the Great Hall of Food.
He pressed all the right buttons.
The first date with Mike, he had a really good sense of humour. Like, he made me laugh a lot.
Do you know who had the most expensive crown fitted? The Queen.
Mike's really thoughtful. He thought of, like, little question quads.
What would be the coolest animal to scale up to the size of a horse?
I found out there was a secret ingredient. I'm not gonna lie, I'm slightly relieved I can't taste paprika at all on this cheesecake. So, yeah, generally, just quite a funny night, yeah. I had an absolutely fantastic time. Thank you so much for having me.
Michael gave Dominique 2.5 stars, but will she be back for seconds of him?
See you later.
Date number 2 was with quantity surveyor James.
Thank you very much.
Great. There was a lot to survey.
As we walked into the flat, I was like, wow. Did you decorate it yourself?
Yeah, thank you. It took a while, but, you know, it's getting there.
This flat was gorgeous. He's gorgeous.
Just a good night.
Thanks. The vibe for the evening was really great. I feel like there's a bit of chemistry there.
What do you look for in a boyfriend?
Like a well-dressed guy. Tidy beard, that's definitely what I go for.
What, like this?
He had this game laid out, kind of like beer pong, but with shots. Yeah, I just thought that was really cool icebreaker for him to think of. That's got to be 4, surely. It was such a laugh, just a lot of fun.
James gave Dominique 2.5 stars.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
But will she be on his doorstep tonight? Dominique's third and final date was with claims negotiator Lewis. She wanted to claim him from the off.
When he opened the door, he was there in like a white shirt. I think guys just look incredible in white shirts.
Cheers to a lovely evening.
Cheers.
Thanks.
So the food on this date was really, really great. I think the best thing about it was the pesto. Like, I love pesto to an insane degree, and it was homemade. It was really, really delicious. I think some of the really good things about the date with Lewis were we were both really into travel. He seemed to like that I was from South Africa, which is always good.
I was born in Johannesburg.
Oh wow, that's a long way away, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Seems like he's up for an adventure, which is something I definitely look for.
Lewis gave Dominique 2.5 stars, but will she be back for more of him?
Bye.
Bye.
Dominique's 3 dinner dates are all getting scrubbed up and ready to go, but only one of them will have romance knock on their door.
I thought she was a really nice girl. I think if she chooses me, she's lost her mind.
Pretty excited, you know, really interested to find out what's going to happen, whether I get me microwave meal for one or my date.
Feeling pretty good. I hope she turns up tonight. I had a good first date, so hopefully it warranted a second date.
It's the best thing that you've ever had.
Dominique's on her way to take someone out for a meal they haven't had to cook. The other two will be eating in alone.
Oh no. Lost. Again.
Oh, spinach and ricotta cannelloni. Not my favourite.
That leaves one man who's cooked his way to a romantic meal for 2.
Hi, you alright? How are you?
Good, thanks. I don't suppose you want to go on another date with me?
Yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to.
Yay, I'm so glad.
Let's go.
Dominique and James are off for a candlelit dinner.
So, what made you pick me then?
I just had such a nice night, and I felt like we had loads more to talk about, so I wanted kind of second evening with you to see how things go.
No, it's true. No, you get to take me on a date.
Romance might be on the menu for Dominique and James. But for Michael and Lewis, it's a night in and a ready meal for one.
Feeling pretty low at this moment. Worst case scenario has happened. Don't know how much lower I can go.
Well, I had a nice time, Dominique. Maybe you didn't. But, you know, I hope you made the right choice and your loss.
The closer you get, the better you look, baby.
Thank you so much.
Second date.
Yeah. Did you ever hear the thing where if you clink when you're not looking at each other, it's like 7 years bad sex?
Sorry, I thought you were going to say bad luck.
No. So I think the second date's going really well. I feel like I've definitely made the right decision, and he's just as nice as he was on the first date. So yeah, really happy. I don't burn my tongue. Oh my god, the cheese, yes. Can I steal a piece now?
The date's going lovely. Really good company. We both seem really excited about it all. The signs are good. What's your normal weekend?
Well, generally I try and go climbing on Saturdays.
Sorry?
Climbing? Like, sorry, my mouth, I'm mumbling. You'd be good at it. You should come with me.
Yeah, I will.
Definitely want to see him again. I actually had to tell him that I'm going to India for a month, and I think both of us were genuinely quite disappointed. So I'm just hoping he's still available when I get back.
It's more than I can stand. Girl, when you hold my hand.
Next up on ITVB, we join Fern McCann as she's off on holiday with Sunday. That's next in Fern McCann, First Time Mum. And tomorrow night at 10, tensions run high in new marriage boot camp reality stars, The Weakest Link. But which couples will last?
Impulsive Moments, sponsored by Diet Coke.
It's perfection.
Get a taste of the Beverly Hills lifestyle.
What's it like having me as a mom? Crazy.
Don't judge me. Everybody knows everybody in Beverly Hills. Diva does come out. This is so treacherous.
We're in this game, we're winning.
Brand new, The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills starts Tuesday at 5 on ITVB.
You can catch up on all our baby series and the Mummy Diary series from the very first episodes over on the ITV Hub. Now on ITVB, we're with Fern McCann as she embarks on single parenthood. And she's off to Marbella with a familiar face. In new Fern McCann, First Time Mum on ITVB.
Impulsive Moments, sponsored by Diet Coke.
So much going on.
Previously on Fern McCann, First Time Mum.
This is how I keep fit.
Fern got to grips with motherhood.
It's hard doing it on your own.
And life as a working mum.
It's Essex star Fern McCann.
But at times, it all got too much.
Work is crazy. I can hear Sunday crying. She's crying, I'm not doing it.
Since giving birth to baby Sunday 5 months ago, Fern hasn't stopped.
We've got a bit of a journey. Sunday. Hello there.
As well as getting to grips with being a first-time mum, she's increased her workload to ensure she can give Sunday everything she needs.
We are en route to London Euston, where we are then heading up to Glasgow. Using my train voice. It's a very long train journey. I've never felt so tired. I'm delirious.
In Scotland, Fern has been booked to make a special appearance at an event celebrating positive body image.
You know, we live in a world where it's all quite negative on Instagram and social media, so I'm up for anything that promotes positivity. I think I'm being interviewed, actually, on the main stage at 3 o'clock. I've actually got the time to do my own hair. I feel nice and calm. No stressed out diva here.
Channeling her inner zen, and with bags of time to get ready,